last 24 hours, Ukraine's counterattacking forces are trying to leverage their momentum around the devastated eastern city of Bakhmut to trap Russian forces there, according to a senior defense ministry official. The news comes amid significant battles on the settlement's northern flank. Hanna Maliar, Kyiv's deputy defense minister and a prominent source of updates on Ukraine's ongoing counterattack, wrote on her Telegram channel Wednesday that fierce fighting continues around Bakhmut, which for almost a year has been at the crux of first Russian and then Ukrainian offensive operations. Our defense forces are hitting the enemy in the east so powerfully that in some areas their military units have begun to leave their positions, Maliar wrote, claiming that the Russian command is now using blocking units deployed just behind the front lines to prevent the retreat of their comrades. With weapons aimed at their backs, they are trying to ensure the stability of the troops, Maliar said. The hottest portions of the Eastern Front are around the Donetsk cities of Lyman and Bakhmut, Maliar reported. Fierce fighting in the Bakhmut direction. The enemy is firmly holding on to the positions occupied. Ukrainian forces have been gradually advancing on the city's southern and northern flanks for more than a month, even while surrendering the city center to advancing Russian troops after months of costly fighting. Maliar said Ukrainian efforts continue on both sides of the city, but added the situation can change every hour. On Wednesday, that Ukrainian troops were advancing in an unspecified area on Bakhmut's southern flank. Kyiv has said that Russian losses in the area were up to 10 times higher than Ukrainian losses. The Institute for the Study of War, ISW, said on Wednesday that geolocated footage showed that Ukrainian troops had advanced northwest, north, and southwest of Bakhmut. Ukraine's recapture of the city would be a major boost to Kyiv's counteroffensive, said Wesley Renfro, political science professor at Quinnipiac University, Hamden, Connecticut. Success in Bakhmut is likely to further cement much-needed Western support for Kyiv and is yet another sign that Putin's position is greatly weakened. On the other hand, Ukrainian assaults in recent days have reportedly focused on the part of the Zaporizhzhia front near the towns of Orikhiv and Robotyne, and on the Vermivka salient along the administrative border between Zaporizhzhia and Donetsk oblasts, where Kyiv's troops on Thursday claimed to have liberated the village of Staromayorsky. Andriy Zagorodniuk, Ukraine's former defense minister, told Newsweek on Friday it's too early to say whether the new assaults will prove to be the main Ukrainian effort following several weeks of probing attacks. Ukrainian assaults in recent days have reportedly focused on the part of the Zaporizhzhia front near the towns of Orikhiv and Robotyne, and on the Vermivka salient along the administrative border between Zaporizhzhia and Donetsk oblasts, where Kyiv's troops on Thursday claimed to have liberated the village of Staromayorsky. Andriy Zagorodniuk, Ukraine's former defense minister, who now advises the defense ministry, told Newsweek on Friday it's too early to say whether the new assaults will prove to be the main Ukrainian effort following several weeks of probing attacks. Meanwhile, Ukraine's armed forces are claiming a high rate of Russian artillery losses as Kyiv's counterattacking troops look to break heavily mined and fortified enemy defensive lines in the south and east of the country. In the last 7 days, Kyiv has reported almost 200 eliminated Russian artillery and rocket artillery pieces. This includes 185 claimed tube artillery weapons and 9 multiple launch rocket systems, MLRs. The rate of reported losses has been steadily high over the past week, hitting highs with 30 guns claimed destroyed on Tuesday and 31 last Wednesday. 4 NLR's launchers were also claimed lost on Tuesday, the highest figure of any day in the last week. accurate figures of equipment losses are very difficult to verify on both sides.
Давай жестко!